Welcome back, everyone. We had quite a amazing past couple of days. Today we have some things that we need to go over in the charts. Very, very important. Hope all of you pay attention. Okay, hope all of you guys pay attention here. All right, so what do we see currently in the charts? Hope you guys had a fantastic day whenever you're watching this video. But we're currently going to be looking at some price predictions on Bitcoin. What is it showing? What have we seen? With Bitcoin, what's this trend point? Yes, we had a little dip. We didn't really hold too much price. Today we had a lot of altcoins pump. Was a great day for the pumpamentals on altcoins. Past couple of days have been very, very well for altcoins. Hope you guys have had some good past couple of days if you've been trading. If not, you really need to read the book and you guys need to get more experienced before graduating on to trading with real money. But what do we see? Okay, so what we're currently looking at is Bitcoin. And we are at this support level currently for Bitcoin. I'm going to map out exactly what I'm seeing right now on the 4 hour. Actually, let's start with the daily. Okay, let's start with the daily. We've seen price kind of just consolidate in this type of area, right? We had this massive leg up here to this $40,000 area. And ever since we saw that $40,000 area, we had this strong push to the downside. We had that movement around 28-ish, 27-ish K Bitcoin. And then we had price consolidate around this area that we see right here, which is this, let's just draw the zone real quick. Let's get this mapped out. Let's draw our supply zone. Okay, let's draw our supply and demand zone. Okay, so this is where people are selling currently, right? We haven't been able to break out of this 36K area. We did break up here to around the 36,500 area. We talked about these a lot. This is our shorting areas. This has been our shorting areas on this channel the past week, really, ever since we had this dip, which is 35,500. 36K, 36,500. We haven't been able to break out of those areas. We haven't been able to cover those candles yet. And price action and volume, literally everything that we've been looking at has not pointed to us being able to break out of this area. We need to see some more momentum in the market to the upside. But what have we been seeing? Okay. Well, this is our supply zone. This is where people sell. We're going to color code this red just so you guys can get a little thing on that. All right, so boom, that's our supply zone. This is our demand zone, right? We'll drop that down a little bit more. This is where people are actually buying Bitcoin after we do have these dips, right? They're buying it and then in this green zone here down here, color code this green. But these are our two zones that we have with Bitcoin, our supply and demand zone on the 1-day chart. All right, so make sure to keep that into consideration, right? We have these major resistance levels still in play, right? We need to see price break out if we want to see that move to the upside. We will talk about the price action on what happened today and why is it so significant. Okay, so those are our three resistances that we see right here. We are at a support level currently. And on the daily chart, right? On the daily chart, we are seeing a lot of indicators pointing towards that we still haven't even seen too much downside. All right. We are in the oversold area, right? The oversold area, if you guys pick an RSI indicator, right? I just added a MA to the RSI indicator, just to give you guys a little bit of a representation on what I'm doing. So I'm just drawing this line here in the middle, right? This is giving us updates on where we see price. Okay, let's get this out. So this line right here, right? This signifies the middle. Okay, anything above 50 is overbought, meaning that price is probably going to trail down. Like you guys see here, this is the overbought zone. This is the undersold zone. This doesn't mean to FOMO into trades just yet in this zone. We've been rejected many times from the zone currently that we're at right now. We did have a little break above this zone, but we're just kind of chilling here around this 50 area. If we do see this 50 MA, which is what I have right now, we are going to see this inching up closer. And if we do have another cross underneath it, expect a large downside movement. Okay, this could happen probably, all the way to around August. This is what this is saying, August to the end of July, maybe even 3-4 weeks from now, maybe 2 weeks from now, we could see this move where we cross this MA right here. Every time we do cross this MA, we have large price movement. This is how this confluence works. When you have multiple indicators pointing into one sort of thing, it's called confluence, right? We know when we do have this cross, boom, we go down. We have a cross, boom, we go down. Cross, boom, we go down. Same thing on the upside. If we cross over it, boom, to the upside, right? To the upside, right? We had a cross above it. Boom, we had a little push to the upside, right? Right here, upside. But as of right now, we're not having momentum. We're not having volume. So I do think we are looking a little bit bearish, right? RSI showing that we're a little bit overbought right now, right? RSI is extremely high right now. This is stochastic RSI is showing on the daily that we are high. We do also have on this indicator MFI as well. Money flow is high as well. We haven't seen any divergence just yet in that indicator, right? This one's a little bit off quite a lot, but we need to make sure to pay attention to the important ones. RSI is pretty important. Money flow is very important, and volume as well. If you guys look at the volume, still really haven't seen too much downside, right? Still haven't seen too much downside, but on the daily time frame, we're got to look at the charts on the daily before we go into the lower time frames. And then we'll get into those altcoins, I promise. But what do we see, right? So we see this is the lower low, right? This is a lower low, right? This is a lower high, right? We saw lower high. Then right here is a lower high. Let me move my mouse so I can turn on my monitors for lighting. We saw lower high here, right? But want to know what's significant, guys, right? So we saw higher high, right? Lower high, higher high, higher or lower high here. And this signifies that we are in some sort of ascending triangle right here. And you need to make sure that we can see that price is going to be trapped in the zone, and we haven't been able to push up here to really break out of this just yet, at least on the daily time frame. We need to hold this support currently where we're at. It's a very, very important key support level that we are currently at. If we can't hold this zone, if we can't keep price above this 33K zone, this 33K 300 zone to be specific, and price starts to hang out in this zone, expect a massive leg down, probably at least to around the 28, 26K area. I do see that panning out if we cannot hold above that zone. We have had a rubber band on the market due to all of this money not going into Bitcoin. It's mainly going into altcoins. We'll talk about that in a second. But for the most part, yeah, the price is looking good, right? It's doing, lower highs. It's not looking too healthy, but it is looking good, right? We will have a bounce at some point. People do buy in these zones down here, guys, which is around these 30K, 31K. I do expect a dip to some sort of zone down there if we do have this dip. But if it does reach below these zones, we could expect the downside all the way to 28 to around 25K. That's still in play. And we have to make sure to take that into consideration, right? Here's our major supports, right? This is where price is most likely if we do dip below this support. And then we have this little support down right here where we've consolidated a lot off the past, which is this 32,600 level. If we dip below that, expect price to go down to this 31K level. And if we do not, bounce off of this, we break through this. We also have a few zones down here that we need to take into consideration. 30K flat, that zone right there. And then we also have this 28,700. If we break through that, we know that our next support is all the way down at 25, 24K. Not looking too healthy for that type of things if we do push down that far. On the upside, though, we will focus on the upside, but we just haven't seen the volume, right? We haven't seen the volume to really push us up out of these zones. I know you guys might have heard 40K is right around the corner. 40K is right around the corner. We've talked about it, right? From my perspective, I do not see that panning out just yet. I do not see that panning out until we do have an increase in volume. We have an increase, more bullish divergences on the longer time frames for, the majority of these cryptos. Every time we've had a bullish divergence, it's just broken through. Volumes decreasing. The number of people that are invested in crypto is decreasing, and we really need to see, that volume pick up. Right? that volume pick up. We're just going to see price, you know, kind of just consolidate in these lower areas. And every time we have a leg down, it'll just consolidate in these lower areas, right? We have the leg down, consolidation, lower area, leg up, consolidation, lower area, leg down, leg up. Maybe we have a pushback up to 36, 37K in the future. If we do have that leg down, always expect that, right? We had a retest right here. This is what this retest was after that massive leg down. But yeah, for the most part, not looking too good on the longer time frames. We're not, right? We're not. Shorter time frames, not looking too good. But for the most part, we do have a lot of support underneath us, okay? If we break through these zones, they are pivotal, right? They are pivotal. We see our pivotal point, our PP, did break through. We talked about how important our PP is and how much significance it has. EMAs did cross. We knew that we had some sort of authentication that we were going to have a large dip when we did see these EMAs cross on the hourly and the 4 hour. Also, we had a cross, and we do see that price action, you know, coordinating back, right? But we are stuck in this little zone currently, short time frame. We are stuck in between this little zone right here. I would expect us to have some sort of breakout to the upside short term, then maybe a retracement back down. If we do hold in this new support zone, expect us to at least come down to this 32,600 level. This is just in the shorter time frame, but you know, you guys can never be 100% sure on that unless you're staring at the charts and you're watching order books, over the counter books as well, and you have a great algorithm to predict that. But for the most part, right, we have quite a bearish chart, right? Quite a bearish chart. We couldn't have much push in volume up here. Volume slowed down up here. When we have volume slow down at a leg up, we always see that dip. We've talked about that. You guys should have that in your brains. When we have this large leg up in volume, in bullish volume, we have a little stoppage in volume, we always seem to find that leg down. It's called a downtrend. This is what happens in downtrends. Volume is not a scam. Volume does work. But yeah, that's what I see for Bitcoin. And we're going to get into some altcoins. What a great day for altcoins, guys. What a great day. Meme coins are back in session. Okay, meme coins are back in session, everyone. So this one, right, NFT play. Any of you guys like NFTs? Well, I hope you guys do like NFTs because this crypto has done absolutely parabolic movements, around 300% in the past 20 days. Pokemon, I believe, is their use case. But yeah, it's done totally parabolic movements. Okay, it is reaching another point of resistance because we actually did break down from this zone. So I do expect us to have some volatile price movement. Right, this is able to be traded on Binance. We do have some resistance around the 16 level. We also have, we'll just draw a range real quick. We also have some resistance here around the 1536 level. I am looking forward to you know, watching this one in the future. I have been trading this one actively today. We'll go into a few other ones that I've been actively trading. Here's the pivotal point, right? Look at, guys, we had this pivotal point. We broke up off of it. We retested it, and then we broke off of it, right? Bitcoin went down, I believe 3%. This went up 13% in the past 2 hours. It's a meme coin season, guys. It's meme coin season. But yeah, this is, you know, this could be one of the reasons why Bitcoin, you know, could be freaking breaking down, because we have all this money going into these coins. Why is this going up 13% when Bitcoin drops, right? Well, that's why you guys have to be very, very careful when you're dealing with coins with high volatility and low IQ apes, because this will happen. This could have just been a stoppage. A lot of retail traders were trading into this, right? So some whale just said, boom, give me your liquidity. And they brought the price up, which is probably what happened. So that's why you always set your stop losses, and you make sure to, you know, to really, you know, study your coins that you're in. When we are at these all-time highs, right? When we see a coin in all-time high territory, when's the last time we saw this price? Okay, who knows? Who knows? Who the hell knows the last time we saw this goddamn price? So you have to realize we're in unknown territory. All you're trying to do is discover the new ranges. We do have a new range right here, right? This is the new range, right? Our two supports down here, two resistances are up there. Let's go check the charts, right? Let's go check the indicators, right? What the hell is going on, guys? Like, look at this. Yeah, this looks completely natural. Let's move on, right? Does not look natural, guys. You can't. Trading these coins that are extremely volatile is a little bit of a it's a little bit of a mission. If you're setting your stop losses, if you're getting in your entries at the right points, you have your take profits, you still could get screwed over. So you have to be very careful with these. Just find the range and trade the range after a breakdown and after you know what's happening with Bitcoin. But I do see resistance at these levels. We'll even put this top one up here. I don't think we'll retest this wick, but we'll have to see how meme coin has this turned, how FOMO have these apes begun. It is up 700% in the past 20 days, if that tells you how bad this FOMO has gotten. But yeah, that's what I'm doing with this coin currently. I did get stopped out with this wick right here. I wasn't able to place it long. Didn't expect this to go up that much, but let's go into Harmony. Right, let's go into one. What the hell has one been doing? Right, this is another volatile coin. Guys, this is a heyday. This has been a great past 24 hours, right? The past 24 hours have been a whole lot of fun. Before we get into that, guys, okay, expect some of these coins too, by the way, right? If we break through these important key levels, let's go put this on like the 15 minute, okay? Where's our supports and where's our historical resistances, okay? So our next historical support level, all right, from where this is currently at right now, right? If we break through this one, that's 12%. It's around 26%, right? That's around 26%, 27% because this thing pumped up to the moon, right? Who knows how meme coiny it will be, but just another thing for you guys to take into consideration. 26% from the last historical support and resistance. Okay, Harmony. All right, Harmony 1. We do have some sort of resistance here at the top, as you guys can see. Boom. Resistance. We tried to break out. We broke down. Triple top right here. A classic breakdown for Harmony. I have been trading Harmony as well. And why would I be doing that? Because it went up like 36% today. Trading coins with high volatility on these days, you guys will love. You will not forget it. Okay, you will not forget it. I mean, you guys will miss these days. I'm telling you this. You will miss these days. They will come, they will go, and, you know, need to make sure to really cherish these days when these coins do pump for no goddamn reason. We broke trend, right? Yeah, we broke trend in Bitcoin dominance. Normally we don't see this happen, but, you know, if enough people believe it, right, enough people will do it. All right, sorry, the bad advice there, guys, bad advice. Look at the pivotal point, too, with Harmony, right? What happened? We came down to this pivotal point. Boom, we broke out off of it. Whales liquidating traders. That's all it was. But you have to understand that Harmony does have a far way to go. If Bitcoin does not hold, if Bitcoin does dip here in the next, you know, couple hours, day or so, expect these coins that have pumped up 20, 30, 40, 100%. They are definitely going to suffer, right? And these coins that have pumped up, don't expect them to go up 200, 300%, right? They have already had their run up, okay? I can guarantee you the majority of these coins that have already had their run ups, they will not be outperforming the majority of these other altcoins that have not had their run up, which we will get into. We'll go over the bullish situation, but on the bear situation, right, we do have a plan for what to do with these altcoins that have ran up just a little too much. Give me your liquidity, bro. Happy Owl. Yeah, Happy Owl, the Amazon stream would be very cool. Right, yeah, guys, look at that. 10% in the past 30 minutes. What's happening? The charts are doing some things we don't see quite often, guys. This is just this is the last grasp of hope for some of these coins. When you see that 10%, a lot of liquidations happening. All right, so this is the little zone that we're in right now, just kind of in the middle of this range. I wouldn't expect us to really break out of this next resistance right here. If we do have a downwards movement in Bitcoin and we break through this pivotal point, we do have this bottom support right here. We have actually two supports. So expect one to have at least around a 5 to around a 14% turn to the downside over the next day or so. We'll have to see how much that can break off. But, you know, always set your stop losses. Make sure to do that. How do you catch wind of a coin starting to possibly pump? There are so many. You set alerts for each. I do have alerts, Joel Johnson. I would really recommend. You could even go into, I mean, this one's free, right? If you just do CoinGecko, you go to CoinGecko, you go, what's up the most in the past hour? We have Harmony, we have Access Infinity, we have Chili's, Chili's, right? Burn it to the ground. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, we have, you know, that's what you could do to find these coins. that are pumping. You could also set alerts. I'm sure there's a bunch of paid for retail things that you guys can look up. Finding the tops of the RSIs. For some altcoins, finding the altcoin ratio of volatility. How much volume does this altcoin have? I'm sure they're all online, and I might be bringing some of those tools to you guys here in the next week. So be prepared. I'll give you guys some great trading tools. Been working on that few hours out of the day. Besides, I have been trading quite often and doing a lot of other things on the side, and I've been trying to get a community together for you guys as well. So make sure you guys stay tuned to that. I've been working pretty hard on that. So will be a lot of fun for those that stay. Okay, for those of you guys that stay, I guarantee you, right, with the right strategy, with the non-ape mentality, you will be successful, and I'll make sure of that. And long-term investing, right? You guys can long-term invest and make a shit ton of money. You guys could trade patiently and make a shit ton of money to invest long-term, or you guys could ape in now and lose all your liquidity, right? Either or yeah, you guys could just trade without knowing any knowledge, right? Because that's the consensus of what you guys normally want to do. It's all right. It's all right. Yeah, if you guys are here for the long-term investing, just learn, right? Just learn how to trade a little bit. It will help you out just mapping out these charts. I'll just put another support there. Yeah, guys, Engine Coin, another pumper, right? Another absolute pumper. We dip down to this pivotal point. You guys notice a trend. Okay, we dip down to the pivotal point. Boom, we break out, right? This was easy days, easy gains, right? Easy gains. So you have to make sure to understand that we still have the support level down here for Engine Coin. We bounced off of this one as well and headed up for the upside. It doesn't care what Bitcoin's doing right now. This is a crazy time that we're in. We're having, just these random altcoins. Yes, they broke trend, but we also have these people on Twitter who are tweeting out, everyone trade this coin, breakout trend, right? And this is, I think that's where a lot of this volatility is coming from. But a lot of people are having fun right now. A lot of people are getting liquidated. I would say actually, statistically, only 99% of you guys are making profits day trading. So 1% of you guys are actually having fun right now. But if you are trading, but for the most part, right, it's fun for at least some people in the Discord that are currently in there, but it's a very volatile, dangerous time right now to be trading some of these volatile coins. Just another warning, just another advance on that. Make sure to get in at the right times if you are. And what are the right times? Okay, so we want to see Engine Coin come down to this pivotal point, and we want to see with all these coins I've been talking about, we want to see them come down to this pivotal point. We want to see them come down to a major support if we are going to be looking into buying them. They've had too much of a volatile run up to even think about trading them. You need to be patient if you want to preserve your capital and you want to compound your gains. But yes, this is exactly what we're going to be doing. All right, give me a second. All right, but yes, with Engine Coin currently, we do see a breakout to the upside, extremely volatile coin. We do have these two here resistances. If we do see a breakout above these resistances, we will see another consolidation point with a Bitcoin drop, and then you guys are just going to be looking to trade off of that, another push up to the upside. But yeah, it's important to realize that we need to focus on Bitcoin. Okay, that's how you need to be approaching your day-to-day lives. What is Bitcoin doing? And then you need to be able to focus your time on whatever everything else is doing via altcoins. I'm trying to look at the chat. Sorry. OPS up 600%. Yep, I've seen that. Yes, I have. But yeah, so that's really the the update that I have on altcoins. Not too many heavy predictions right now. I mean, we could do some more heavy predictions tomorrow. I'm just going to be watching exactly what Bitcoin's doing in price action tonight. But yeah, I'll be streaming. I'll stream tomorrow morning for you guys. I'm going to try and get back into a schedule. Just been extremely busy trying to get you guys some sort of tools and stuff put together. But need to be looking out at a few of these altcoins that I'm going to go over here next. All right, so we want to be looking at altcoins in the fact of how much are they still down? Are they in a trend reversal? Are people going to tweet at them because the setup looks so juicy? So let's go look through some, right? We're just looking for some sort of trend reversal that we might see, some coins that are low that have some volatile price action. I do see V-Chain possibly breaking through that. It doesn't look too good, to be completely honest. Luna also was another coin that I was trading today. It broke through pivotal point. Expect to retest the pivotal point in a breakdown or breakout. If you guys are going to be trading off these points, right, pivotal points, you need to make sure to understand that we see large price movement off these points. Set a trade stop loss there, set a trade stop loss there, and then you do have a good movement, trailing stop loss of like what, 0.5%, 1%, 1.5%, depending on the volatility. Let's go check what Luna's doing, right? Down 10%. Yeah, probably around a 1.5% stop loss on that, to be completely honest. But yeah, I would say Luna's looking good to trade. The coins I gave you are looking good to trade, right? It's just high volatility, fun times for exactly what I've been doing the past, 24, 48 hours. It's been a lot of fun. We don't have this volatility here. We haven't had this volatility with altcoins here in a while, guys. We really haven't. But yeah, let's go over Bitcoin dominance a little bit, right? Boom. Bitcoin dominance made a massive move today, right? Bitcoin dominance, meaning altcoins got pumped up, right? We saw a 6% downturn in the past 10 days. But today, right, price just wanted to go into a select few, right? It wasn't spread out, right? It wasn't spread out. It was mainly just stuffed into a few of these altcoins. All right. All right. So, what else? Busy looking for bread at pond. Pond? Yeah. Let's go to BTC. We'll go to Bitcoin. Go over some of your guys' questions real quick, and I wrap this stream up here in around 5 minutes. Duckcoin. All right. You guys don't have too many questions for me anymore. All right. So can you look at Telcoin, please? All right. We'll go chart out Telcoin. I will, right? We went over a little strategy, right, with this RSI. Let's just go use this RSI. We're not going to use it on Telcoin, but we can, right? We broke down below this 50 EMA with the MA. What happened? We broke down. We're not at this pivotal point here, which is the 50, where we do have consolidation. But with Telcoin right now, right, we're at a pivotal point. We broke down below the pivotal point. If we do see a retest to this pivotal point, right, let's actually go on the longer time frame. Yeah, let me move my monitor a little bit. Lights keep turning off, guys. All right. So, what do we see with Telcoin? Okay. Large downtrend. Okay. You guys remember these days when Telcoin was all the way down here on May 19th and we streamed down this channel around a 270% return in a stream. That was a crazy night, wasn't it? Yeah, we don't have those nights anymore because people don't want to FOMO back into these altcoins just as much as they did back then. But, times have changed. They will come back. I promise you guys, at some point, the apes will come back and you will be prepared and you will be ready to, acquire, more Bitcoin or more crypto, whatever, more money, whatever you guys want. If you are patient. But yeah, thing is Telcoin, my patience has run thin with Telcoin. Really haven't seen too much price movement. Possibly we'll see a push, but I'm not going to be focused on Telcoin. I'm not going to be zoomed in on Telcoin because look at this volume, right? Look how Telcoin has just died off in volume, right? We did have this push. This was some bullish volume that we saw, but we've just seen low bearish volume. The focus has not been on Telcoin, but that's normally when it pops off sometimes. So if we do see a large movement, I would just set an alert-based system on Telcoin for a certain area, right? You guys could set alerts. You go to alerts, you go to Telcoin crossing, whatever it might be. We'll just say crossing, what is this area right here, this pivotal point? Put a little bit above, 2.10. Let's go a little bit more. Oops. All right, so 216. All right, so I'll set alert right there. If it does cross above that area, I'll be notified and I'll look at the volatility, maybe put a order in there, but I just need to see volatility, right? I need to see Bitcoin have a strong surge to the upside and I need to see Telcoin break out. I'm probably looking to get on a retest if we do see a push to at least this range 2 up here. But yeah. All right, so why am I a break-even trader? Because you're not patient. If you're not a break-even trader, you haven't read the books, you haven't put in the time. You should be paper trading if you're a break-even trader, right? You have to understand, even a break-even trader, you're outperforming, 90% of the holders, right? 90% of the holders that got in, you're at least outperforming them, but you are learning, and you should be paper trading if you are not a more than break-even trader and you don't have a strategy put together. one strategy for you guys, right? Let's just give you guys a strategy today. It's you guys want to learn how to, you know, create a strategy, right? So we're gonna take off this we're gonna take off RSI again. Actually, no, I'm not. All right. But yeah, we look at this RSI. Okay, this is RSI on the daily, right? We'll go on the 1 hour, for example. I'll show you how I do some trades today. All right, so we see a violent push through this 50 EMA to the downside. Through, this is the 50 EMA, this is the RSI. The purple is the RSI, the blue is the EMA. We saw this push through there, a little confluence. We broke through this oversold area as well. Normally we have some violent movements through there. So right here, right here, we had a push down in price. Right here, we had a push up in price, push down in price. When we cross, push up, push down, right? You guys see how this works? Push down, right? We'll go check what happened in the price action in the charts. This is just me using a little things called confluence. And I'm also using this with support and resistance. Boom, right here. Nice push down, right? Good confluence, good indicator on one of my trades that I made, right? Here's another push down off of this candlestick. Boom, push down. Not that good of a trade, but not bad. Here's a push up in the market. Boom, there's a push up. Here's a push down via that confluence that we were talking about. Boom, large push down actually. There's a little strategy for you guys just using RSI and moving averages. How is your day? My day is going great. My day is going great. Day trading is higher risk than holding. It is. No, 100%. You guys have to understand, right? 99% of you who are day trading will lose. You're not going to be profitable if you're day trading every day. Not going to be profitable. But if you have books, if you have a strategy that you back test, that you get, you know, that you get the data on where you're like, I know this works. Via the strategy that I sent you, being extremely patient and setting your stop loss, your take profit, and your stop loss, take profit, and also your entry price on via using this strategy, you could be profitable. You guys try and trade all the time. You're gambling. You're clicking that button over and over and over when all you have to do is a lot more work and you could be successful. You're just not putting in the work. You're coming at it from a different standpoint. You need to make sure to be, you know, precise. You need to be, you need to be patient though at the same time. You can't just rush into something. You have to have a strategy put together. Is that strategy successful or is it not successful? If it's not successful, you could test that before so you don't put real money into it and you get screwed, right? If you don't have a strategy together, why the hell are you trading? New projects you've been researching? Quite not many. I've just been trading a lot, Ryan. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Traded Matic. I kind of, all right. So the thing, I watched a Bitboy interview. Someone told me about it in Discord. It was a very good interview. I hope you guys watch it. It was about how, I thought it was pretty interesting, right? So Matic, is actually, there's a bunch of admin keys to Matic and they could just freeze the entirety of Matic and all of you guys would lose your money. But you need to watch that Bitboy interview with this guy, owner of Hex. So pretty interesting, guys. I'm bullish on Hex now. Bullish on Hex. All right, let's see if we'll break through this level real quick. It's a great interview, guys. How do you deal with stop loss hunts by the market makers? Have you ever been hosted or hosed by that? Yeah, obviously. You're just looking for some sort of confluence in your strategy, some sort of, back test on your strategy, and then you could avoid those, right? It is good to understand the market fundamentals of stop hunt loss, but simply, right, if you don't have that much time and you just have enough time to, let's say, put, 10 hours, 20 hours a week into this, maybe you take, right, a whole entire month to just develop one strategy that you have back tested. You've went back, you're like, ooh, this lines up here. I would have entered the trade at the close because you're not entering in the middle. You're entering at the close of this candle because you wouldn't have known, right? You're entering at the close when this RSI lines up with this EMA, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And you're shorting or you're longing when we see that, when we see that cross with the EMAs, whatever it might be, and you're doing this on the 4-hour time frame, right? Yeah, that's what I would say. That's what I would say. But yeah, then you won't get hosed by the market makers and you'll just be trading. It's good to know them, but I would say that's only, yeah, you can know about the market makers on the long term. I would suggest it. But if you're just trying to long-term trade and you guys don't have too much time to really understand, I'll go into a full in-depth video here soon about what these market makers will do, how they deal with the price. I'll make it short too. It won't be some fluffed out video. It'll be to the point, to the point, to the point. I will stream more. I will stream more. I promise. Just been extremely busy. I am working on some sort of thing for all of you guys, but need to make sure to focus on my other itinerary first. I'm sorry to put you guys behind, but it won't happen anymore. Okay. But yeah, I'm going to end the stream there. All right. Thank you guys for enjoying the stream. I hope you guys leave a like and subscribe. Have a great rest of your day.